unboxing Marble Select Crimson Dynamo. He scales at 20 centimeters or 8 inches. I must admit, when it comes to head sculpt, that's one of Marble Select's weakness. But in the case of this one, they really showed a lot of improvement. This is a very good looking Crimson Dynamo head sculpt for a comic version of this character. He came with two versions of the helmeted head sculpt. This is one with the two eyes and the other one with the single visor. So your choice guys on which helmet version you like. He came with the closed fist hands, wide open hands, grabbing hands, or we can also say weapon holding hands, energy beam blasting hands, which you can match with the energy beam firing eyes head sculpt. Now, when it comes to the sculpt and details and paint, one of the thing I noticed is that, well, his name is Crimson Dynamo, but I don't think, yeah, I don't think the paint job doesn't look crimson at all. I think he needs more red. I think he's more on the, I don't know, coppery brown color. Yeah, he needs more red. Anyway, I don't have any problem with it, but yeah, that's just one of the things that I first noticed on this one. He is Crimson Dynamo, so he should be more red. Now, sculpt wise, I think the neck has details there, so I love the fact that they added that detail there. And then on the mold, well, one of the things that I like about Marble Select is that they are pretty good when it comes to the mold. So it really compensates with the fact that they are of the higher scale, because when it comes to detail, their sculpt is really good. I mean, look at that muscular. I know that he's supposed to be a guy in an armor, but yeah. I love that they didn't just make it like, you know, like a flat surface, making it an armor. They made it look like the muscles are there, which I know is kind of weird for a guy in an armor, but hey, it is a comic version, so why not go wild? I mean, one of the things that I even noticed is, what is that? I'm not sure if that is intentionally put there, but yeah. Anyway, I do notice some dark shading when it comes to the gauntlet. I'm not sure if it is being shown on the camera. Even here on the boots, I do see some dark shading on it, which is a good addition. Anyway, the copper dynamo, I mean, sorry, Crimson Dynamo. Overall, I think as far as the sculpt is considered, it is pretty well made. I even like the fact that it is in the 8-inch scale, so I think this will, you know, this will scale pretty good with your Marvel Legends sons. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Crimson Dynamo is really a very tall character. Now let's go with the articulation. So for the head articulation, he has a double peg. So yeah, you can look up that much, you can look down that much, side to side. Yeah, Head scalp articulation is actually acceptable. With the hand articulation, you can do the T-pose. Then there's rotation there. Then not so much articulation there. There's rotation there. Yeah, Marble Select is not really known for its articulation, so articulation on the hands is really pretty limited. It only has a single joint and the range is pretty bad. It only has that much. Anyway, this shoulder rotates, so you can do that. As for the abdomen, you can do that. You can bend backward like that. You can bend forward a little. And you can do side to side. Waist rotation. Die cut. Just like the hands, there's only a single joint here, so yeah, range is pretty bad. And then there's articulation there. Ankle have rotation here, then you can do that and that, and then it has a pivot, ankle pivot. You can kick that far and you can kick back that far. And you can do the bend down that much. Another amazing release from Marble Select. Well, I know that when it comes to Marble Select, you don't expect anything spectacular when it comes to articulation, but the main focus of their releases lately is more on the accessories and display options, which actually adds a lot to the pan factor that these figures that they release have. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of Marble Select now. I'm always excited on what innovative accessories they wanna adapt on every releases that they do, and this Crimson Dynamo is no exception. It has a lot of display option which make it worth the buck, and yeah, let's even go there. Price wise, nothing can beat them. They are, to get a figure that is like this in the price range that it has, amazing. I mean, if they can do it, why can't the bigger companies do it? Anyway, I appreciate the uniqueness that the Marble Select guys put in every releases that they do. I've been a fan of them ever since I saw that Mr. Fantastic, and then followed by Invisible Girl. You know, you can see that they really shifted their focus on the fan factor of their figure because they give them a lot of display options.